Well, we're on our way to Georgia, and we've encountered a little bit of a hiccup. That would be a train blocking the crossing. I don't know if you can see in the mirrors.
This car's backed up through that intersection back there.
I've already called, reported the train blocking the road. Unfortunately, we have the travel trailer with us. So backing up, turning around, not really an option.
No.
We are waiting it out. We are supposed to be at our campground to check in 2 hours. We are only about 30 minutes out, but hopefully we can find the place, don't have any issues with that, and then get this train moving sometime in the next 2 hours. We are still stuck at a train crossing. It has been 30 minutes.
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
Probably been here a total of 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, figured now's a good time to do a video since we're stuck here anyway.
Expectations versus reality. Motion of the ocean.
Yep, that's today's topic.
So what we mean by motion of the ocean is when every time you take a step in a trailer, it moves, whether you want it to or not. And I think our expectation was that everybody referred to them as stabilizer jacks, so that they would stabilize everything. What we didn't realize is it would be like we're out at sea all the time.
Yep, stabilizer jacks didn't really completely take care of it like we thought they would. Now, if we don't have the jacks down at all,
It's way worse.
Really bad. Really, really bad. So, thank you, Silas. But yeah, when we went in and we toured RVs and stuff, all of them had stabilizer jacks down, but they were also always on concrete pads, on, asphalt, whatever. And when you're on asphalt, there's still not a whole lot of sway. But when you're out in the dirt, you're in the grass, stabilizer jacks, just, at least ours, don't seem to do that much.
No. So what you need to know is that if you have inner ear problems or get seasick really easily, it's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
When you roll over in bed, everybody knows it. That's the kind of stuff that you don't really ever hear about. Our expectation was that there really was no expectation. It should be solid, right? Well, couldn't be further from the truth.
No, yeah. The dog is scratching itself. Everyone in the trailer feels it.
Right.
Skylar turns over in the middle of the night. Everyone feels it. The wind is blowing.
Yeah.
You can definitely feel it. We're never actually on solid ground.
The worst is when somebody goes in and out up the steps. I think that's because it's the furthest part out, so it dips more. But, I mean, really, if you're moving around at all, you can feel it for sure.
Recently, we've been staying in a mud field, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
And so, anytime it would rain, our stabilizer jacks would kind of sink into the mud, and we'd wake up the next morning and...
You have to tighten them down a little more.
Yeah, because you can really tell when you get up that, oh, this is not the same as it was yesterday.
Even the tongue hitch needs to be brought up, and then
Yeah.
every time.
You can figure it out because, like, our bathroom door will stop shutting. Our RV won't lock because it's kind of sunk a little bit and become off level.
Well, and it'll twist, too, because as some jacks, it'll start putting one of these numbers on it, and all of a sudden none of the doors close, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Or, yeah, you're walking through the house and you're kind of leaning like, oh.
Am I really falling over, or is this my imagination?
Yeah. One of those things you never quite get used to. If we had a fifth wheel or a Class A that actually had leveling jacks would be okay.
I
But
think so. We don't know for sure.
stabilizing jacks just don't completely do the trick. And if you don't have a travel trailer, it's also very important to know, or an RV. If you don't have an RV, stabilizer jacks are not the same thing as leveling jacks.
Right.
You can
Do major damage trying to level your travel trailer with stabilizer jacks.
Yeah, when we were looking at RVs, we actually came across one that they had completely just crushed in the back right corner from jacking it up on those stabilizer jacks, and it just folded the back corner. So no, stabilizer jacks, not leveling and they do still have a little bit of give. So there is always going to be some motion of the ocean. Obviously, some activities make it worse than others, kids jumping around, stuff like that. I mean, in those situations, we kind of expect that there's going to be some bounce, no matter what. You're still on some tires and everything else, but you just don't really expect for it to have that much give, just getting up and walking around, or someone sneezing, or opening a cabinet, or there's always just a little bit of a rock to it. So I do have inner ear problems, and so far I have been able to cope and haven't had too many issues. There was one night that we were completely just off level and couldn't put the jacks in, and that was a terrible night.
Yeah, I think we slept like that, right?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
us like sliding towards the front and the bed.
But yeah, you get up and you try to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and it's like walking uphill. Be prepared.
Yeah, if you didn't know, now you do.
Yeah, it might be better to go with a Class A fifth wheel, something with high-tech leveling capabilities.
You pay for that though.
But yes, you do pay for that. So hopefully they get this train moving soon. I don't think the kids are going to last much longer. We're going to go put them in front of the train with a conductor. That'll get them moving.
Yeah, that'll get them out of the way.
Okay, well.
Thanks for watching With the Water Lives.